Hey everyone, it's Lou with Bergen Pickers, and this time we're checking out the Garbage Pail Kids trading cards from the 1980s. So recently they've been resurrected because of their popularity throughout the 1980s. The series ran from 1985 until 1989, and it recently was re-released in 2003, and there was a series that went from 2003 until 2007, and since then they've released more and more series. But the original series was from 1985 to 1989, series 1 through 16. So a ton of cards, a ton of different characters. They were super popular because of the variety, the variations that they had. They had a version A, a version B, the funny names. So it was just a lot of fun to collect them. Plus there were stickers. So a lot of folks used to just take them and stick them on the wall, stick them on their book bags, you know, wherever you would find a space, that's where you'd stick them to. So yeah, 1980s were popular for trading cards / sticker collectibles. So this is probably the most popular, next to the Star Wars series, the most popular trading card series of the 1980s. So I figured, hey, you know what, let's showcase it a little bit, let's talk about it, maybe even in terms of value and, you know, what your collection would be possibly valued today. So please leave some comments below, please like our video, and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more. So let's move right on. So here you'll see some graded cards. I'm going to talk to you about those in a little bit. But yeah, if you look at these little albums, I mean, this is just one of the varieties of albums that people kept their cards in. This is just one of the recent ones we received, and as you can just listen to this. Yeah, you get some sticky pages. There it is. Yeah, because plastic albums, they used to melt, especially when you keep them in attics and human basements. That's what would happen. So I got some cards here, and that's how you would keep them. You would even put 2 in one sleeve, etc. This is probably not the best idea, not the best way to keep them over the years. So if you have, it's kind of too late already. Damage has been done, but it's still cool to have them. Let's take a look at some of the cards we got here. This is number 57A, Tommy Gunn. 46B, Ray Gun. Get it? Reagan. 50A, Mad Donna, or Madonna. 42B, Muggin' Megan. This is also the last one in the first series. And the first series goes from 1985, series 1, it goes from 1A to 41B, excuse me. So this is actually the first variation of the second series. Series number 2 was also in 1985, and it went from 42A until 83B. And series 3, it came out in 1986, and that went from 1986, 84A to 124B. And usually the most valuable cards are the first 3 series. Obviously the first one being the most popular one. After that, it just goes downhill as far as value goes. So this is Shrunken Head. Look at that face. Sewer Sue. Leaky Lindsay. Eek. Foul Phil. Eerie Eric. And here you go. Here's just a good example of same number, version A and B. And you got Rodwad and Joe Blow. And let's turn these around. So in the back you'd have the little I guess a couple of little jokes or a little synopsis of let's take a look at some of these. Oh yeah, that's right. So if you had a certain amount, or the right cards, and this is what made it kind of cool, just chasing these down and then collecting them all, is you could create posters out of them. So you would use the sticker, let's say stick it onto something, and then you would get all the other remaining cards, and then you would just stick them all together, and then you would create this giant poster out of it, which you could then frame and also put on the wall. Okay, we got Gluey Gabe, Smelly Sally, Toady Terry, Dizzy Dave, and Smelly Kelly. So yeah, we got hundreds and hundreds of these. So the average collection, you're probably wondering, well, what are my cards worth today? So the thing is, when it comes to modern day collectors and when they want these cards, first they want just the raw cards. These are raw cards, ungraded. They've been traded, they've been touched, they've been handled like I am right now. And what happens is, you know, collectors complete all the series of just these cards. So then what they want to do is they'll want to move on and get them graded or purchase graded cards. Okay, this is just a good example. These are the first 4 ever cards released. So this is 1A. This is Nasty Nick, the very first Garbage Pail Kid card. Okay, there it is. You get, this was graded by the PSA. We send them out to get them graded if they're worth grading. The grade came back below what we expected it to, but that happens a lot. So that's a 5 out of 10. It's considered excellent condition. Unfortunately, excellent condition does not translate into excellent value when you try to sell it. But there it is, 1985 Garbage Pail Kids, Nasty Nick stickers. That's number 1A, excellent condition. And that's the serial number. So if you ever wanted to sell a card like this, it is authenticated, it is graded professionally, and it's in this case that you can't really remove the card from it unless you want to destroy it, but why the heck would you want to do that? Yep, and there you go. Nasty Nick. 1A. Okay, so that's... What do we got here? We got Blasted Billy and Atom Bomb. I mean, one of the most popular... I mean, when you think of Garbage Pail Kids, this is pretty much the image that you most likely remember. You look at it and, you know, I think this was the image that was actually on the packaging, right? So this one came back as 7, and this one came back as 7 out of 10 as well. So that's pretty average. So yeah, so the average collection of cards, let's say you have a few hundred of them, unfortunately is not worth much if you don't at least have them graded or, you know, like a complete set or something like that. So what you really want is the series 1 through 3 complete sets. And then you can probably sell them for like anywhere between $60 to $100 depending on condition. So yeah, like I said, not a lot of value unless they're graded. If they're graded, then you get more money for your stuff. But yeah, that's not, you know, here or there. So yeah, I mean, cool cards. You know, I'm an 80s kid, so you can start collecting these again. You know, obviously go on eBay and start buying them and try to collect them again. Or what you can do, you know, they still release new versions. I think the latest one is Garbage Pail Kids Chrome. You can go to your local store and just pick up those packs and start a new collection, or have your kids start collecting them. So that'll be fun, okay? So yeah, I hope this was informative. Hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll answer them. So yeah, like the video and subscribe to us, please, for more videos. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.